Hey everybody. So this is going to be my was it third quarter book haul? Right? Yeah. So basically from summertime to now, I go by Goodwill once a week or so, see if I can find anything I really like. And here's a few of the books that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'll go ahead and start out. Generally I try to get all my books used. So this usually goes pretty well when I go to the Goodwill, pick up maybe 3 to 5 books at a time. Sometimes you get really, really lucky and you pick a bunch, but usually it's 3 to 5. So I'll say let's start with the Stephen King books that I found. Okay, so as you guys know, I have been reading The Dark Tower and getting into it. So I found Gunslinger Born. This is the first graphic novel in the Dark Tower series. Cool art. I'm excited to get to it. From what I've been told, this is after you read Roland's story in either Wizard and Glass or Wolves of the Kala. And so I'm reading Wizard and Glass next month, which I also found. I've been trying to pick up the animated editions. Got Wizard and Glass. I also found Songs of Susanna and the hardcover edition of The Dark Tower. So found all of these at Goodwill this last quarter. And it just, sometimes, man, it just kind of works out that the books that I'm really, really looking for are in the Goodwill when I want them. Also, Dreamcatcher. I know there was a movie about this that looked pretty scary. They're kind of up in the woods and I think something attacks them. Ooh, and there's a bookmark in it. It says love you. Cool, got a new bookmark. So that's cool. It was originally $15.49. I think I paid $2.50 for it. And then I found Elevation. I think I saw some reviews on this and it did not go over well. And then Cell, which I really don't know much about. I thought this was The Cell, which was that Jennifer Lopez movie that was based on. But I guess not. So I don't know. But I'm excited to maybe get into that as well. So those are all the Stephen King books I found this time. Also found some Terry Pratchett. Let me grab those. I feel like I found more, but they're probably on the bookshelf. I've had some Terry Pratchett from earlier, and then these are some that I found. But you've got Small Gods, Eric, Sorcery, Soul Music, and I'm going to start with Mort on my next month's TBR. And I've never read any of Discworld, so I'm really excited to find a bunch of these so that I can go ahead and start reading some more Pratchett. But that's really, really cool that, find them for such a great price and something I really want to read, and I'm just excited to read it. So I'm really happy about that. Something I wanted to share with you guys. I have always heard that Forgotten Realms is like really, really good, and then Drizzt was a really cool character. So I found Homeland. And I found a couple other Forgotten Realms books as well. These are the Sellswords, Book 1, Servant of the Shard, and was it Promise of the Witch King. So maybe get into some Forgotten Realms in the near future. But I found those. Sometimes you find, sometimes they get donated together, so you find them together. I've always heard about Neil Stevenson. This is Snow Crash. Kind of excited about this one. Hopefully it'll be very good. I've heard good things about it. I've also heard bad things about it, so I'm not exactly sure. And then one that has really been running around in Discord is Anathema. And so when I saw it, I picked it up as well. Not in the greatest condition, but I've heard it really just changes the way you look at the world. So I said, yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. I keep finding cool bookmarks in these books as well. Something I found, Full Metal Alchemist, book 1 and 2, and these are like shiny, which are awesome. So excited to get some more manga, and they're crazy expensive. And because they're considered comics by Goodwill, they give them to you for 99 cents. Easiest way to buy manga in the world, but you rarely find it at a Goodwill. So as you guys know, we're doing the read-along for Lost Fleet, and I borrowed book 1, and so I ended up actually getting it, found it at Goodwill, and book 2, which I'm currently reading right now. I'm in chapter 3, and it's awesome. If you guys want to enjoy this read along, it's not too late. We'll put up spoiler tags so you can catch up. But it's a ton of fun. Just join the Discord down below. It's down there. Lost Fleet in the read along section. It's amazing. Really, really fun sci-fi. If you want to jump in, more fun sci-fi. Horus Rising, book, basically the start of Warhammer 40k. Excited about it. My brother actually bought the first 5 books on Kindle, but I bought this one around the same time, so we were probably thinking similar, and we share an Amazon account. So this is the second series in the same universe as the Lost Fleet. Vanguard. This is book 1, I believe, of that series. Found it actually when we were down in Florida. I found that at a Books A Million in their used book section. The Fires of Calderon. I hadn't heard about this yet, but Jim Butcher, supposedly somebody gave him this challenge if he could combine Pokemon and the Lost Legion, and that's what this book series is about. So figured I'd check it out. Brandon Sanderson highly recommends it, and anything he highly recommends, I'm probably going to pick up. Books and Chocoholic has mentioned Darren Shan in a ton of her videos, and Cirque du Freak is book 1. I want to check it out. See what? Ooh, it's got a big spider on the thing here. So that'd be cool. A couple of you have recommended to me David Gemmell, and so when I saw Legend, I wanted to pick it up. I know there's a couple other books in this series. I really want to find some more of his stuff, but I've heard David Gemmell is great. I want to check that out for sure. So I didn't own the Harry Potter books. I think I gave them away at one point. So I had book 1, book 2, found at Goodwill a while back. Got book 3 and book 4, Goblet of Fire. And these are the covers I like better. I don't like the movie covers. These are a little bit better. This one might have had a little bit of water damage because it's like super thick, but the kids will probably tear them up, so I don't really mind. Peter F. Hamilton, The Dreaming Void. I've always wanted to read Peter F. Hamilton. I've heard he's great sci-fi. So my dad read a bunch of Raymond E. Feist. Yeah, I haven't yet, but I have The Magician's Apprentice and some other stuff that he's done. But this is book 1 in the Demon War saga, Rides a Dread Legion. And the cover looks awesome. It's like he's fighting some demons. That's really cool. And then Go Down Moses, William Faulkner. Not sure what that one is about, but you know, everybody kind of doing the Faulkner stuff. I think they're doing Sanctuary next August, I think. But I've got this one now. I've got a couple other Faulkner books, so when they get to those, I'll have them. Okay, and last 3 that I want to share with you guys, I found Mouse, which is a graphic novel. Mouse, the story of Vladek Spiegelman, a Jewish survivor of Hitler's Europe, and of his son, a cartoonist who tries to come to terms with his father and his father's terrifying story. 99N. If you guys know what that is, what price that is, that's not cents for sure. So it might have traveled quite a far away, but it's a black and white graphic novel, and I've really wanted to read this for quite a while. Guns of the South. This is an alternate history where somebody went back in time and gave the South AK-47s. I read another book that he did about the Civil War, where the South won from another reason, and it was the second Civil War, or basically the second Civil War, where the South tried to go down and buy some of Mexico and do a transcontinental railroad as well. So it'd be, northern United States and southern United States. This one's a little bit different. This is like the idea of if time travel was possible and somebody took a crate of AK-47s to the southern soldiers. It is highly praised everywhere I've seen it reviewed. So I wanted to check it out for sure. And last one I've got a little bit of YA. I saw this today. It was in really good shape. Congratulations on your first speech. You provided a great draft, and I look forward to being your mentor, Anne. So Anne, I hope, did well on her speech. This is 2018 that she got this book. I'm pretty excited. I've heard so many good things about Uprooted by Naomi Novak, and the cover's pretty. So let's read some YA. Yeah, I don't do that very often, and it's kind of a different thing for my channel. So these are the books that I've picked up that I wanted to share. There's some other ones too, like second and third, fourth books in a series, stuff like that I'm just not going to pull up here. Maybe $50, something like that, what I've spent in this last quarter. And I just want to share a little bit of that with you guys. So tell me what you think in a comment down below. You can also follow me on Goodreads, and we have a lively Discord where we talk about all kinds of things, do read-alongs. If you want to join that, that would be amazing and awesome. And please subscribe to the channel. It would help me out a ton. Thank you guys, and I hope you have fun reading a book today. Bye.